after all this time.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we are going over some Forza Horizon 5 news and content that they just revealed in the 8th live stream yesterday. So there's quite a lot to go over, but first, if you enjoyed this kind of content and you find it helpful or informative, please do subscribe, as it does help me out a lot. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. So if you can help make that happen, that would mean the world to me. It only takes a second and you can unsubscribe at any time you like. However, let's get right into the first bit of news. The first bit of news we're going to go over right now is this Horizon Arcade. Now, it's like a mini game sort of session where you have a little bit of time to complete these challenges, and you can see one right here that is called Bullseye. You have a certain amount of time to complete this challenge and get your car through the bullseye as many times as you can. And as you can see, it is a group event, so that progress will continue for the group. So it's a group event, so helping your friends out, looks like a good time. And there are other events such as the Pinata and the mini missions, and also the Eliminator, which is what we are getting into now with the Horizon Open. Now, this is a more open style range of mini games, as you could call them, right here. So we've got the open racing, open drifting, the playground games such as the little mini games, and obviously the battle royale, the Eliminator, which is returning, as you can see right here, and some of the first footage of the underground tunnels. So as you can see, the Eliminator is going on, and you can choose where to go, and certain areas are risk and reward, as the city is a better area to begin and race through. However, it is more difficult to navigate. Now, the mini challenges here is what I was speaking about before, so you have a very limited time to complete these little challenges as a team, such as here, jump 25 feet, which looks quite difficult in this relatively flat area, but there are among many of the little challenges that the live stream went through to begin with. So here we go, it's about to change, and I forgot what it changes into, so we'll see here in 4 seconds, but this looks pretty fun. I think I would enjoy doing these little missions. Here we go, an easy one, honk your horn twice. And then all these little missions that you complete again will go towards the group progress. Now, the free roam again will be, as said before, it is a massive open world, so you join in that with anyone in the world basically, and you can start these events up with anyone you like, and then you can continue to do that and create a convoy with these people that you've befriended doing these races. Now, gifting is something we haven't seen for a while and is returning in a quite different way. So as you can see, here are 5 options of who you can gift it to. So there's anyone, new players to the game, returning players, new Hall of Fame members, and community contributors. So all these people have certain aspects chosen at random, and as if you go and pick them, you can select a little message with your gift. Now, the reason is like this and not you can gift it to, say, a friend or a person, is that it goes against the Xbox community guidelines, in that you could basically sell a car on eBay or whatever your auction site is or something like that, and then effectively make a revenue from within the game, which goes against the guidelines. Obviously, YouTube and things isn't within the game, it's just reviewing the game, but within the game, that is in terms of illegal in this Forza game, and obviously within Xbox. So this gift thing is a random, so you can't choose who to give it to, which makes it well within the terms of the guidelines, and it might be a little surprise. So if you're new to the channel, or if you're new to Forza, and you might get a gift, and I will be sending out periodic gifts, so if you get them, let me know. It would be greatly appreciated if someone watching my videos randomly got a gift I sent them. Maybe I will be gifting out cars in Forza challenges, so I will leave a gift with that, and who knows, you might get one of my top Forza cars or something like that. And here we are, the Baja Circuit Race, which is one of the 2 racetracks within the main map, as we are unsure of the expansions just yet. But this looks like a pretty cool looking circuit, if I can't say so myself. Now, as you can see, Let's Go Mike is quite far ahead, and that is to do with the handicap feature that is being implemented. So as he has picked a car well below the class of the other competitors, he got a little head start. I believe it was a 30-second head start against all the other racers. So you could possibly use that to your advantage, picking a lower class car but still having good upgrades. That is something that you'd have to experiment. Now this racing does look really competitive, and I think it does look very fun to mess around with, as there are 2 circuits within this one entire circuit. So there's this more jumpy one, and then over to the current left, as you can see on screen, there is more of a flat figure 8 sort of destruction derby type thing, which again would be really fun to mess around with. Now here we're going to get into customization, another bit of customization. Here we have the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, and you can change the doors. I'm not too sure of what kind of upgrade you would call that, a door removal, but the doors are still there. I'm unsure, but there you are, some customization features for this pretty cool looking off-road car. But again, this is not the one we got into. One he's showing is the 911 GT2 RS. Now, this is a car that was on the Forza Motorsport 7 cover art, and it's a good thing because it shows that they're putting more effort into older cars that are in the franchise. So as you can see here, they're putting a Duke dynamic body kit, and I didn't even know this car had a wide body kit. So that is a cool feature. Now, as you can see, that is the shopping list menu, but he's going to go back into that and the paint and design section. Now, here you can see the Mazda Hoonigan RX-7. Now, is Mazda returning? I think it will be, but I think they're going to unveil it in their own special way. So, for anyone who's worried about Mazda not returning on day one, I don't think there is cause for concern. But again, this is only speculation. It is a dev build, but I'm highly doubting that that is just a placeholder, because it does seem like the type of car that could be to show off the paints and designs, because it is quite a radical paint and design. And something with that, it has window stickers. So why they chose that car with window stickers, it could lean into something to do with that. But as you can see on the screen here, I am unsure about that. And the whole new design, it is a lot more minimal, and I do think that looks a lot better. Instead of it being all along the bottom and quite bulky, it is now to the left hand side and much smaller and much more minimal. And as you can see, the layer options will make more sense to people. Instead of going from left to right, it goes from top to bottom. So the layers make a lot better sense. Now, I think when designing a car, this I think looks much better, because it's, instead of a clumpy thing at the bottom of the screen, it's more to the left and out of the way. As you can see here, you can see your car much nicer, and I think it is a much needed improvement, as there hasn't really been one since Forza Horizon 2 and that motorsport era. So it looks pretty good, and again, really seamless to copy and paste, and that sort of thing looks really cool. So I think I'll be making a lot of cool looking designs on this game, and who knows, you might even get it as a gift. So that is something I'm pretty looking forward to. Now, a feature that they have confirmed, obviously, is the painting of brake calipers. Now, we didn't get to see the main painting screen, which is a bit of a shame, but we did get to see the vinyl editor. So I'm really hoping that it is not just mushed in with the wheel section, as obviously you have the main body, the bonnet, the spoiler, and the window tinting, and the wheels. I hope it isn't just matched in with it. I hope it's its own little category of like a caliper icon. So it looks a bit more neater, I think. And it's a shame we didn't get to see that, but it is cool that we did get to see all these new features with the vinyl editor, and the fact that it does look so much better. Now, something to say about that is, obviously on the Series X and Series S, and presumably the PC, but obviously it's an Xbox thing, so I don't generally talk about the PC, is that the resolution of these vinyls are a much higher fidelity. Now, going on to the actual customization and upgrading, there has been a brief overhaul of the customization in regards to the suspension and tyres, and you can see the stock springs and dampers, and then we go into the rally springs and then the drift ones. But the rally ones is what we're going to be looking at today, and as you can see in the bottom left hand, there is a new off-road section which has gone up to 4.5 when including the drift ones, the rally springs and dampers up to 6.4. So now any car can pretty much go off-road and be much better. Now, the tyre compounds, there have been an overhaul again here. There are many more. Obviously the normal race ones, the rally ones. Now there's a rally racing tyre compound, and as you can see here, a drift tyre compound. Now, I don't believe the drift one will be super useful on more drift-oriented cars to begin with, but I think it will be more useful on cars such as this, where it has grippy tyres to begin with, or more off-roady tyres to begin with. I think the drift tyres will make a welcome contribution in making like a super drift car, or like an off-road car into a drift car. Something like that I think will be a much more useful thing in regards to that. And then here, last but not least, the higher fidelity of the images on the side of the car. As you can see, they are much better quality. I won't be able to see that quality as I will be on an Xbox One, unfortunately. But if you're playing on the Series S, X or PC, you will be getting those in much higher resolution. And you'll be making me quite jealous. But that is all we have time for today, and that is everything they went over in the live. But if you enjoy informative content like this, I will be doing it every single week with Forza Horizon 5, with the upcoming release coming soon on November 5th. I will be getting the early access so I can get it shown to you guys as quickly as possible. And obviously, there you are, November 9th. So thank you ever so much for watching. It means the world to me if you got this far in the video. And again, if you do not mind subscribing, it does help me out a lot and it means the world to me. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you can make that happen, that will be incredible. And then I can blast content out for you daily, as I am doing, and even do the weekends. If I get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I will be doing 7 days a week, everyday content next year. But you have to get there. And I just want to say again, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and like and comment, because I want to know what you guys think as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see everyone tomorrow in my next video. Until then, goodbye.